Time for Teletubbies. Time for Teletubbies.
Oh no, Teletubbies. You've been so naughty you've ended up in jail. You should never have killed Fat Cat. It's time for the cavity search. So bend and spread 'em, Teletubbies. Bad Teletubbies. Oh well, time to run along and meet your new friends. Well, this looks like fun, Teletubbies. Your new chums want to play a game. It's called Mummies and Daddies, says Chopper. And guess who's going to be the mummies, says Toe Cutter. Well, after all that fun, it's time for the Teletubbies to repay their debt to society. A good time for some introspective thoughts, Teletubbies.
He used to bring me roses.
Bugger this for a joke, says Tipsy. Let's make a break for it. They made it out with a bullet in their backs. Bye-bye, Teletubbies.
See if you can catch this. Toy Planet product recall, the razor-edged Frisbee.
Hello, Dr. Schnoodle here. Did you know a patient of mine came into my office yesterday and said, "Doctor, every time I eat peas, I shit peas." He said, "Every time I eat carrots, I shit carrots." He said, "What can I do?" I said, "Why don't you try eating shit?"
This December 3rd, buy a pair of green and gold socks for Aussie Sock Day, and half the money you spend will go towards helping our athletes achieve gold in Sydney 2000. Then don't forget to wear your jeans on December 15th for Genes Day to show your support for genetic research. Then you can wear a red nose for Red Nose Day on January 13th. Stick a ribbon on your chest for National AIDS Awareness Day. And don't forget Legacy, Remembrance Day, Anzac Day, Daffodil Day for Cancer Research, National Hat Day, Balls for Bulls, Shave Your Head for Buddha, Wear Your Underpants on Your Head Week. Please help in any way you can. We promise not to laugh at how stupid you look.
It's almost there, Mrs. Held. One more push. One more push.
Come on, push, sweetheart.
That's it. Congratulations, it's a boy.
Oh, he's beautiful, darling. He looks exactly like you.
You think so?
G'day, I'm Crazy Ken and I'm a commercial retailer who does his own TV ads. And that means I can pass on to you my limited acting ability and moronic antics straight to you, the customer. Oh! And that means no originality, no subtlety, no believability, and no interest whatsoever. With an ego like mine, I'd be mad to employ a professional actor, scriptwriter, or camera operator to do me commercials, so I do it myself, really badly. So hurry up and buy something from me now before my ads get any better, or I'll become any less of a knobhead. What do you reckon, Teddy? 10 out of 10.
Crazy Ken's discounts. He's not acting mad, he really is a knobhead.
In this week's Irresponsible Weekly, we tell young women what to look like and reveal how not eating for 6 weeks can keep your weight down. They're sensational. sensational statistics that show smoking among teenage girls is on the increase. We take the credit and prove how it keeps weight down. And there's our hot new quiz that asks, are 14-year-old girls getting enough out of sex? Plus, there's heaps of photos of young people stoned and drunk at nightclubs. Our top 10 drug chart. And shocking photos of the Aussie anorexia victim. We failed to see the irony. It's all in this week's Irresponsible Weekly. This week with an 8-year-old girl on the cover.
And coming up now on Channel 9, we take an in-depth look at all today's news and current affairs as we join your favourite footballers, Steve-O and Vic, as they bring you Up to Date.
Well, g'day and welcome to Up to Date.
The show where we take the issues of the day and stick them up this bloke's date. By the way, who are you?
I know, Steve-O, this is Dr. Robert Abood. He's an expert on the environment, and he's here to set us straight on a couple of things what we said on the show last week.
Thank you, Michael. Nice to meet you, Stephen. I thought I'd just come on to straighten out some misconceptions the viewers may have had after your segment last week.
Yeah? Well, I saw your segment at the urinal, and for your sake, I hope that wasn't straightened out.
Gee, Steve-O, you got 1 million of them, mate. Taking me up.
Yes, Stephen, you have got 1 million of them, and all of them wrong. If I may quote you from last week, what have pandas done for us you can't root a panda?
What? So you're saying you can root a panda?
No, Stephen, and it's not that pandas have done nothing for us.
Too right, they're just big, fat bugger animals.
No, mate, you're wrong. You know, pandas are shit hot, I reckon. I got a panda skin sea cover on the Barina.
Oh,
Now, Michael, that is unforgivable, as were your comments last week on baby seals and club selection.
But, mate, those seals are so shit ass, the way they just lie there and take it, you know? They should put up a fight like Iron Mike Tyson or something.
yeah, seals are puffs.
Stephen, that is not only homophobic, it is downright offensive. Just like your theories on greenhouse gas emissions. Now, somehow, I don't think it will make any difference, and I quote, sticking giant corks up cows' bums.
Hey, I said I'd volunteer.
You're the sort of person who spreads disinformation to the public.
Oh, that's enough! We invite you onto our show. We let him into our home. We cook for him. We clean for him. We wipe his little bum when he's been dirty. And then he spouts all this bugger man crap filth business. You've even made little Mick cry.
That's all right, mate.
No, it's not all right. This bloody turd insults us, and all for the sake of some dumbass, good-for-nothing, dull-bludgeon bloody animals who haven't even got the brains to start a chainsaw. And I, for one, will not take it anymore. Bugger you, bugger man. I'm bugger enough.
Well, there you have it. The environment. Is it just a bunch of whole lot of dirt and trees and shit?
Or proof that footballers should stick to football.
Serious?
Been in a car accident? Unfairly dismissed? Injured at work? Then come on down to Ward, Mangle and Pierce, where we'll turn your misery into mountains of mullah. But it doesn't have to stop there. In this litigation crazy world of ours, there's literally nothing you can't sue for. So if somebody's done you wrong, come see Ward, Mangle and Pierce and we'll sue the bastards. Can't find a park? You could be entitled to compensation. Forgot to put the bins out? You could be entitled to compensation. Missed the toilet again? You could be entitled to compensation. Didn't pick up again last night? You could be entitled to compensation. From breaking a fingernail to not being able to sustain an erection, there's always someone else to blame. And we'll make sure they bloody well pay for it too. Ward, Mangle and Pierce. The choice of a whinging generation. How's that, fellas?
Oh, sorry, Si. Booming shot. Have to go again.
Right. I'll sue you bastards. Mr. Smith?
Yeah.
I've got some good news for you. The bank manager's approved your loan.
Yes!
We're just waiting for confirmation from head office. Shouldn't be too much longer.
Okay, now it is time for the film review with Lee.
Okay, now, the film we're looking at today is, just let me finish, okay? Am I okay for time? Is everything okay? Okay, keep going? Okay, it's a film about a man and a girl, and it was directed by a guy, and, what was that?
What's it called?
No, I'm getting to that, yeah. Anyway, it's about this, guy, you know, I've said that, haven't I? Have I said that? Have I said the thing about the guy? Anyway, look, I'll go on now. Anyway, this guy, he wants to get, is he giving me the wind-up? Am I winding up? Should I wind up?
What's it called?
Not yet, no, I'm getting to that. Anyway, this guy, he meets this girl, this woman, and they, am I okay? I can keep going like this, everything's, and they want to go over, and anyway, to sum up, this guy meets this girl, they fall in love, she dies, he saves the world, rocket media, monster, unreal soundtrack, ace performance, go see it.
What's it called?
Can't remember.
Okay, that's the film review. Thank Lee.
Hello, Dr. Schnoodle here. You know, a young lady came into my office the other day and said, Doctor, I've forgotten to take my contradictive pill. I said, I'm sorry, you're ignorant. She said, yes, I know, 3 months.
Jeez, it's a young audience, isn't it, tonight? Yes. Kids everywhere. Look, not that I've got anything against kids, you know, except for the fact that they shit me, you know. Oh, no, look, they're like aliens, aren't they? You know, getting out with their 2 big trousers and their Nike runners and their baseball caps on back to front. The other day, I was down the street and I was asking directions from the back of some kid's head for about 10 minutes. No, I never had kids myself, thanks for asking, you know. I just thought the idea of bringing a new life into this world full of violence and poverty. Apart from that, the husband was shooting blanks, so we didn't really... Other possibilities did raise their ugly heads, you know, but a test tube baby. Oh, good. You know, imagine if the glass broke when you was given birth. I mean, ooh, you know. And adoption, well, you know, I mean, you know, who wants to do all the work after someone else has had all the fun? You know what I mean, you know? Because we all know an adopted child is for keeps, not just for Christmas.
What dreams do your employees have for their super?
I don't know. I reckon I might buy a slab of beer.
Strong returns with no sales commission eating into their retirement savings.
Nah, a slab of beer.
And fair enough. Everybody enjoys a slab of beer now and again. See how super simple something is? No. See how simple Simon says? No. Now, hang on a sec.
It's Keith Mitchell on Night Owls, dusk till dawn, seeing you through to the wee hours. Who's this on the line?
It's Bert Hanson. I'm just ringing to have a quick chat. And I've just had 2 cups of wheat germ, so don't put me on hold because I'm already holding on. I'm just ringing to complain about these emergency services. What's going on there, Keith?
In regards to what, Bert?
Well, a while back there was this American millionaire with nothing better to do for the world than float around in a hot air balloon all bloody day like Mr. Bloody Gasmo. Then he crashed into the ocean and they went miles out to sea to pick him up.
Yes?
I fell over in the street outside the hotel the other day and no one picked me up. Probably because I was naked and had pissed myself. My great-great-grandmother was an adventurer, you know, Keith. She was the first woman to circumnavigate Sydney Harbour by yacht in 1876.
How long did that take her, Bert?
I don't know. She hasn't come back yet. My grandmother was an adventurer in her youth.
She was the first woman to land a plane blindfolded. She was a beautiful person, but she's passed on now.
How did she die, Bert?
Well, the doctors weren't sure, but they seemed to think her heart probably just stopped.
What, when she got older?
No, when her plane hit the mountain.
Paul, who is that chap that calls you and just leaves that fax noise on your answering machine? Come on, sweetheart.
Come on, Mrs. Johnson, one more push. Can you do that for me? Come on.
Come on, push, sweetheart, push!
Come on. That's it! Congratulations, Mrs. Johnson. It's a bouncing baby boy. Whoa! See? Whoa!
Okay, drugs. A lot of people are into them. I'm the drug that killed River Phoenix. But what goes on with people's minds on drugs? Jane, have you ever been on drugs?
No, but I really thought their second album was great.
I'm not going there, no way. Okay, now, to help us out with this discussion, we've got a very good friend of mine. He's a hot Triple J DJ and a very cool guy from Quantum. Please make welcome Adam Spencer. Thanks for coming in, dude.
No worries. Cool to be here.
So, Adam, drugs, cool?
Yeah. And no. It's a bit like science, really. Science can be cool and science can be uncool.
Because, Adam, I really hated science at school.
That's because your science teacher wasn't cool like me. Like, I'm cool.
Yeah, you're cool.
Are we cool?
Yeah, we're cool.
Cool.
Well, there you have it, Adam Spencer, everybody, on drugs!
Yeah, he's on drugs. Cool.
Cool.
Adam Spencer! What a tool!
We'll never make it from there.
Oh, he doesn't have to, mate. He shows him the ball. He doesn't work. He shows him the ball. He decides to go himself. He runs up the middle and boom!
Toy Planet product recall, the exploding football.
Now, Paul, in Dukes of Hazzard, how did Uncle Jesse manage to get into the General Lee when both doors were welded shut? Bo and Luke, of course, just jumped straight through the windows, whereas Uncle Jesse was so old and fat.
Common Cold Bank Olympic gold minutes. Montreal 1976 hammer tossing. And after already breaking every record in the book for tossing the hammer, Aussie girl little Tina the Tosser Thompson was looking for something new. Luckily, pudgy pop legend Elvis Aaron Presley put his hand up for the job, and the stage was set for the greatest toss in history. The Rotund rocker, now near the end of his career, looked like a daunting task for Tiny Tina, but our gutsy gold medalist was up to the task, sending Elvis a staggering 100 metres and killing 2 track stars to boot. Tina the Tosser Thompson, another Australian Olympic gold legend.
That's a lovely top you're wearing there. It's vinyl, is it? Yes, it's nice. Yes, me, I'm a polyester person, always have been, 100% polyester everything. Feel that, 100% polyester my trackie. Quality, isn't it? Yeah, now feel the trackie, Dax. Feel a little higher, there's quality too there. No, you know me, I love wearing trackies, you know, because they suggest my individuality and my sense of presence in the world, you know what I mean? Like, anyone who looks at me as I'm going down the street, they know I'm in active mode. Isn't that nice? You know, in the old days, back in the 60s, I used to model trackies. I used to be like, you know, the Twiggy of the tracksuit world, you know, but I wasn't so skinny. They used to call me Trunky.
Okay, if you'd just like to take a little walk around and see how they feel.
Good tomato plants, Jeff.
Yes. Now, how are yours doing?
No good.
No. Well, you should do what I do.
What?
Well, don't tell anybody, but I talk to them.
What?
No, I talk to my plants. You should try it.
Get out of here.
No, it really works. You just treat them like your loved ones.
And why aren't you at school, shithead? And where do you think you were till 2 o'clock in the morning? Oh, yeah? Well, you're grounded. And don't you start, you keep out of this. Oh, I'm going to the bloody pub. You can't get any peace and quiet around here.
Bonjour, this is Sophie from French Air. Please present your hand luggage for inspection before your flight. And remember that some items must never be allowed onto a plane. Like Australians, for instance. Merci. Bim, bim, bim.
Hi, I'm here for the plane to Paris.
Well, perhaps you would like to use the little step, huh, little man?
Thanks.
Please present your bag for inspection, please, sir. Oh, cheap and nasty. Let's have a little look, huh? Inside the little bag of the little man. Huh? Aha! Deodorant. Industrial strength. Up. Oh, look what you have a little here, huh? A little French phrase book. Oh, you are a little one. You think you're just going to... You get to Paris, everyone's smiling. Coffee for you, croissant on the Seine. And the people will be lovely because you little Australian, you bring a little bag. And they're going to say, oh, you make such an effort. No, they're not. What I want you to do is I'm going to give you the simple only phrase you will ever have to learn in France. I write for you, for you. Merde. Right there, Very simple. It just means... Oh! Condoms? I don't think so. What is this, monsieur? Explain yourself.
Look, I'm sorry, I don't know what I was thinking. I was going to hijack the plane.
What? In this shirt? You want to bring this onto a French aircraft? Oh, it is so bogan, huh? No, I cannot let you hijack this plane until you find something else a little bit more stylish to wear.
Sure, but the hijacking's okay?
It's a little bit passé. Why don't you try Qantas, huh? They'll have you.
Thank you.
Bon voyage. Harold.
Yes?
The Logies are over.
Oh, thank God.
Hey, there's somebody in here.
Sorry.
No, come back. There's somebody in here.
hello, Dr. Schnoodle here. You know, a patient of mine came in the other day and said, can you help me? I'm hearing voices. I said, do you like the voices? He said, I can only hear the voices. I said, do you like the voices? He said, I can only hear the voices. I said, do you like the voices? He said, now they're starting to sing. I said, for Christ's sake, take off your Walkman.
Channel 9 wishes to advise viewers that the program usually seen in this time slot, Changing Rooms, has been cancelled because too many people have been changing channels.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God!
What is it?
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God!
Just calm down, Penny, calm down, and just slowly tell me what's wrong. Oh, you haven't been smoking odour eaters again, have you?
No, this is worse than that. It says here in Teen Hysteria magazine that Leonardo DiCaprio is dead. Dead? Dead.
Fat-ass Winslet must have sat on him.
Fat-ass Winslet must have eaten him.
I was the love that he never knew.
If only I'd known. Maybe I could have done something to save him.
And maybe he's looking down on us right now.
Hey, maybe we should talk to him.
Oh, how?
With this.
A pizza box?
No, silly, it's a squeegee board.
Let's ask him a question. Okay. Leo? Leo, did you bonk Kate Winslet?
No! Okay. Leo, do you think that Kate Winslet is a fatty boomba? Yes!
Leo, do you even like Kate Winslet?
No! Do you like us? Yes! Oh, one more question, Leo, before your powers wear out. Do you like me better than Penny? Look, it says yes. No? Yes. Oh, it's over. Oh.
Hey, wait a second. Did you even read this article?
Yes, I did some of it.
Yeah, well, it says here Leonardo DiCaprio is dead, and then over the page it says gorgeous. He's dead gorgeous.
I knew that.
Oh, my God.
What?
If Leo isn't dead, then who were we just talking to?
We were just talking to someone who likes me better than he likes you. Pashtastic.
Well. Now there it is, boy. Nice man found it for us. Thanks, mate. Come, boy. Now, Paul, who is that chap that puts the burnt matches back in the matchbox?
Are you ready?
Ready.
Go.
Toy Planet product recall, the industrial strength slinky.
The outer suburbs, isolated oases of exotic arts and ancient culture, or just the place that happens to be at the end of the train line. With a pocket full of someone else's cash, I decided I had to find out. Where better to start than here? But what were these two tribal elders doing? Evidently I'd walked in on some sacred rite. The sharing of the sherry, the passing of the piss. Being this far away from civilization was making me hungry, so when I saw a familiar sign, my stomach said yes, quicker than Roseanne when asked if she'd like fries with that. After a light low-calorie luncheon, my tummy was humming a tune I thought I recognized. Was it the rhythm of life or the remnants of lunch? It turned out to be the latter.
Ah, so it was true. I'd made yet another TV special, blending travelogue with tits, philosophy with fun bags, journalism with jugs. In the words of a great poet, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, Tits make people watch my show. How true. How very, very true.
G'day, Dave.
Morning.
Dave Meister. Dave-o. The Big D. Davey boy.
The name's Warren, you dickhead!
That was such a good book, I didn't want to finish it. That's why I ripped the last page out. Oh, I love historical romances, you know. They are so romantic and they are so historical. You know what I mean? This one's called Lord Wankel's School for Spanking. You know, things were much nicer in the old days. Oh, they were so much nicer, you know, when men were gentlemen and women were brave and virtuous and they hadn't even thought of inventing the tracksuit yet. You know? Oh. Now, I like to bring a book along if I'm going to be in your studio audience, you know, just in case they put you next to someone who's really bloody poor and you know what I mean.
Where we go?
So it's all sorted out?
Yep, absolutely no hard feelings.
Funny, I've actually got no feeling in this leg still.
Well, Tony, you've got to learn to lighten up, mate.
Looks good, Clanch.
Oh, shut up.
Coming to you live from the news and infotainment capital of the world, it's the 4 o'clock news, and here's your host, Ian Goodings.
Yes, well, welcome to the Thursday 4 News. And may I just take a moment to say that little Tony and I have settled our differences out of court, and may I also say how much I'm looking forward to cleaning the ovens at his brother's pizza shop every Sunday morning for the next 3 years.
Scrub, 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 Ian.
Wog, 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 little Tony. Just joking, matey. But my word, those Italians certainly have very good lawyers. They certainly made me an offer I couldn't refuse. But ahead in tonight's news, there were calls today for people with telephones. A safe and a well missing since Tuesday have been found. Police say they are safe and well. An Adelaide businessman who watched as his bookstore burnt to the ground, said to be at a loss for words. And a motorcyclist dead today after riding through the back of a refrigerated Red Cross truck. Police say the man was killed in cold blood. Now, as part of our ongoing quest to bring the world to your lounge room, we crossed live to Ned Colleen, our man in Kyrgyzstan, for this exclusive report.
Ian, I'm here in my hotel room in the city of Kyrgyzstan. Now, from my position here, I can see the entire city. And will you turn that bloody TV down? And it's pretty safe to say that nothing's happening here. Back to you, Ian.
Well, there goes another Walkley Award. But first, the news. In the US, NASA has sent veteran astronaut John Glenn back into space. When asked how he would cope with the cramped conditions, eating food from a tube and having to poo in the same place as he slept, the 73-year-old said there wouldn't be a problem, as he'd been training in an Australian nursing home. And the Australian man, who recently received the world's first hand transplant, showed it off for the first time this weekend. The man has already regained some sensation in his fingers and says he hopes to be feeling himself again soon. Well, here at the Folkestone 4 Nerds, our commitment to serious news gathering and hard-hitting journalism are second to none. We spare no expense to bring you the latest in world tragedies and disasters. But that's as boring as batshit. So I reckon it's time for the wheel.
Thank you. It's the wheel. It's the wheel. It's so unreal. Give it a spin and you could win on the wheel, 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 wheel.
Quack.
And now to spin the wheel, because frankly I wouldn't lower myself, here's everyone's favourite barrel girl, Jana Wendt.
Well, to some, it's a round piece of chipboard mounted on a cheap, wobbly frame. To others, it's an opportunity to win untold riches, such as a Cambrook hair wand. To me, it's a humiliating come-down after ascending to the heights of media superstardom.
So, Jana, who are you spinning for tonight, love?
Well, Ian, I was handed a card backstage, and on that card was a name. And that name was Kynan Barker, so I suppose...
Oh, for Christ's sake, woman, just end our humiliation and spin the frigging thing, will you?
Let's spin it then, shall we? Well, it would appear, Kynan, that you are the lucky...
Oh, for God's sake, give it to me, will you? OK, Kynan, you will have hours of untold fun with your new Breville hair removal kit. Remove unwanted hair with the flick of a button. From bikini line to upper lip to unsightly bum fluff, you'll be so glad you did. Available at all leading retail outlets in 6 exciting colours at only $12.99. There, wasn't so friggin' hard, was it? Back to you, Ian.
Well, thanks, Clench. And thanks, Jana, you really are a welcome addition here to the teamy purrs. Well, most people would call this man a boring, repressed poof. But I have to call him my workmate. Here's that same old asshole again with his logical shite pile.
Thank you, Ian. Guns, are they lethal weapons designed to propel death-dealing pieces of lead into bodily flesh of God's great creations? Namby-pamby Canberra bureaucrats say yes. I say guns don't kill people, budgerigars do. Unclenched tightly, and this is the logical conclusion. Guns are not only a misunderstood means of self-expression, they provide our only defence against these feathered ferals who roam our streets unchecked, eroding our supply of soggy bread and uprooting our geraniums. Of course, it's true that America has very relaxed gun laws and it's completely out of control over there, with daily shootouts between rival gangs of budgies in which many innocent geraniums get caught in the crossfire. But I'm not suggesting we relax our gun laws. I'm saying we need very strict legislation, making it compulsory to carry self-loading anti-aircraft assault rifles and a grenade launcher, have landmines in your front yard and drive a tank to work. Only this way can we defend our free way of life. If I want to take a shower with my potted geranium, then I shouldn't have to ask some budgie for permission to do it. So arm yourselves to the teeth, Australia, and prepare to meet the menace from the sky. Our geraniums demand no less. I'm clenched tightly, and that's the logical conclusion.
Well, Clench, in that suit, I can honestly say you are a duckwit.
Whack.
Good night.
So what are we next week, Clench? A giraffe?
Piss off.
Temper, temper.
Hello, I'm Jana Wendt.
We know.
In the tradition of Sylvania Waters and Rats in the Ranks, we invite you to spend a day at home with John Howard. It's Sunday afternoon at the Howard residence, and the whole family is enjoying some time together. There's wife Jeanette, sons Richard and Tim, daughter Melanie, and of course, the Prime Minister himself, the Right Honourable John Howard. Today, the family are watching a video together.
Now, this is an excellent video film. Now, strip mining at Jabaluka.
Dad, why don't I ever get to pick the video?
No, look, Melanie, I abolished your right to negotiate video title when I privatised your dolly collection.
Oh, Dad, it's not fair!
No, order! No, order!
Dad!
Now, come on, you run along now and help your mother with the baking. Otherwise, you'll never make a good housewife.
Will you please pass the salt, Father?
Now, look, Mother, I'm not actually sure that I've got the numbers to pass the salt, but I'm sure if we canvass Senator Brian Harradine, we might get a result. I'll just give him a ring.
Oh, that was Grandma's. That vase has been in the family for over 200 years.
No, well, look, I'm sorry.
Just say it, Dad. For once, just say you're sorry.
Now listen, Melanie, I refuse to apologise. I don't see any reason why I should feel guilt for breaking something that was made years before I was born.
The PM believes that in order to maintain a happy and financially viable household, certain non-productive family members sometimes need to be made redundant.
You out. What? Now, this is your replacement, Ron. He's non-union, highly skilled, and I'm sure you'll find that he washes twice as many dishes as you can in half the time. Get out.
But
Ron, come on.
So, as the sun sets and the Howards pose for a family portrait, we're left knowing a little bit more about the man who leads the nation and a family that is surely representative of this great country of ours.
Yeah, everybody say GST.
Well, that's it for recovery for this week.
So Louis, what's on for the weekend?
First I might try to catch a film, but first I might grab a bite to eat. There's a place near the cinema that makes great kebabs, and not without garlic sauce though, but that's okay because I can scrape the garlic sauce off with my hands. But then I might get off me. I might go and see a film after that. I'll have some milk. Take 25 Mogadons, 14 cones, so I can relax a bit, wind down.
Well, that's it for recovery. We will catch you next week.